Right now, deep inside your brain, your hypothalamus is silently misfiring, and the endocrinologists who mapped every cell of it admit they have no way to switch it off. This structure, no bigger than an almond, is releasing the wrong hormones at the wrong time. You cannot feel it happening, but by the end of this, you will know the one rule that stops it. This is your body's master control switch. Your hypothalamus runs temperature, hunger, thirst, sleep timing, and the hormones that decide how sharp or foggy your mind is in any given hour. Every cognitive state you move through today, alert, distracted, anxious, flat, was curated by this one region before you even opened your eyes. When it dysregulates, there is no warning signal. You get a bad day you cannot explain. A 2 p.m. crash that coffee does not fix. Sleep that leaves you tired. Anxiety that materializes for no visible reason. The inability to concentrate no matter how hard you push. What feels like a motivation problem, a discipline problem, a character flaw, is a hormone timing problem. And it started quietly years ago, without a single symptom you could put a name to. Here is what is actually happening inside. Your hypothalamus connects directly to the pituitary gland. Think of it as the commander wiring orders to the factory floor. Together, they fire a precise cascade. Cortisol in the morning to sharpen your focus, melatonin at dusk to begin your wind down, thyroid signals to regulate your metabolic rate throughout the day. The schedule matters as much as the hormones themselves. Timing is not incidental, timing is the mechanism, but here is what nobody tells you. This cascade runs on light, ancient light. Sunrise intensity, sunset wavelength, the precise duration of the day. Your hypothalamus evolved over hundreds of thousands of years to read those signals with extraordinary accuracy. It did not evolve to read the blue-white glow of a phone screen held 8 inches from your face at 11 at night. Every time that happens, you transmit a false signal to the command center. The hypothalamus reads, "It is noon." Cortisol spikes. Melatonin suppresses. Your hormone schedule, the one that determines your cognitive output tomorrow, shifts by up to 90 minutes. Without your awareness, without your consent, and we are getting to how you interrupt it. Endocrinologists have been studying the hypothalamus since the 1960s. They can map its nuclei, measure its output to fractions of a nanogram, tell you exactly which cluster of neurons fires when you are stressed, when you are hungry, when you are on the edge of sleep. What they cannot do is override the signal. The hypothalamus does not respond to willpower. You cannot think your way into a better cortisol curve. You cannot command your own hormone cascade to reorder itself on demand. This is where the research becomes uncomfortable. The endocrinologists who authored the foundational papers on hypothalamic dysregulation say this plainly. The condition is highly responsive to environmental inputs. Translated out of clinical language, the only lever that actually moves this system is one almost nobody uses deliberately. And it is not the one every wellness brand put on their app. Here is the part that will make you push back. Every productivity influencer, every integrative medicine clinic, every mindfulness platform gives you the same answer. Meditate, lower cortisol, calm the stress response, reset. For generalized anxiety in certain contexts, there is partial truth in that. For a dysregulated hypothalamic hormone cascade specifically, meditation practiced at the wrong time of day in the wrong light environment can reinforce the dysfunction. You are asking a misfiring system to self-regulate through the same pathways that are already offline. You are pressing the alarm bell and expecting it to function as the fire escape. The correction for this is not internal. It is not a thought, a breath, a mantra. It is environmental, precise. And when you first hear it, it will sound far too simple to be the actual answer. High performers discovered this before neuroscience had language for it. They called it a morning ritual, a non-negotiable, a discipline they could not fully explain but refused to skip. What they were actually doing was delivering one specific environmental signal to a brain region that runs entirely on environmental signals. The rule: in the first 30 minutes after waking, your eyes need outdoor light. Not through glass, windows filter the short wavelength inputs the hypothalamic suprachiasmatic nucleus requires to lock its clock. Not a phone screen. Not even a light therapy lamp, though that runs second best. Outdoor light, moving if possible, 2 to 10 minutes minimum. The earlier and brighter the exposure, the more complete the reset. This single input anchors your cortisol peak to the morning, your melatonin onset to the evening, and your deep sleep window to the exact hours your brain consolidates memory and repairs tissue. Every cognitive intervention you layer on top focus protocols, sleep tools, stress management, performs better once the master controller is calibrated. Elite performers do not do this because it sounds healthy. They do it because when they skip it, their output drops and their recovery degrades. Most notice the shift within 72 hours. Tonight, before you touch your phone, commit to one thing. 10 minutes outside within 30 minutes of waking tomorrow. No sunglasses, no screen, just move under open sky. Then after 10 p.m., dim your environment. Warm light only. You are not going to sleep yet. You are stopping the false noon signal your hypothalamus has been receiving for years. 2 inputs, morning light in, evening signal stopped. That is the lever. But the hypothalamus is not the only structure running a hidden schedule that most people are quietly destroying every night. There is a second region, older, deeper, and more disruptive when it misfires. And the thing that throws it off is not light. It is something specific you do in the 4 hours before you sleep.